Hello, welcome to Mifrenz, the safe email application for children. Today we're going to learn how to download Mifrenz and install it. Okay, so we need to go to the Mifrenz website, www.mifrenz.com, and we can download either the PC or the Mac version. I'm using the Mac version. I'm on a Mac today, so we'll download the Mac version. To save some time, I've already downloaded one here. So we'll run the normal Mac installer. And we need to put in the administrator password. Okay, so we've installed the software, and from the applications folder we have Mifrenz. Okay, first of all, Mifrenz will ask for details about the parent or administrator. So, I normally think that I'm the parent, I'm the administrator, and I'm saying I'm dad at home, my email address. I can choose the language. There's a variety of languages that are available with Mifrenz, but I'm going to stick with English. And we can change the screen, the font size for different screens. 100 is okay for what we're doing today, and we can choose a picture. I always like to be the alien, and we're going to put in a password. Okay, so now we need to add some children who are going to use the software. Okay, so we'll add a child, and we have a nice easy password. At some point we need to talk to children about good password choices. Okay, and if you're using Gmail, then we've got the settings already here for the Gmail, but we need to put in the password that the child's account uses on Gmail. Now, this password is the one that you used when you set up Gmail for your child, and it should definitely not be the same password as they're going to use to log on to Mifrenz. So now what's happening is that Mifrenz is trying to connect to your child's Gmail account, and it's checking that all the settings we've got are working, particularly the username and the password. So this will just take a moment. Okay, so the child has been successfully added. Now what's happening now is over here you can see where we have it synchronizing. So if your child has already been using Mifrenz on another computer, it's just going to check that if there are any contacts already there, and in this case there's a few contacts that have already been set up. But if this was the first time that your child had used Mifrenz, we would only have one contact now, which would be this bottom one here, the one that we just added. So that's the parent. Okay. Now, let's add some contacts. So we're going to have, let's say we've got Jill Jones, and this is Jill at gmail.com. I don't know if this person actually exists. So we have to decide the approval status, and these are done automatically. If the parent is creating a contact, we don't need to worry about these. But here we can decide if the child will receive attachments from Jill Jones, whether the parent will need to view the attachments first, or whether the child just will not receive any attachments. So we'll leave it as the default. Okay, so we can go back in and edit these contacts, or we can go back in and edit the child. We'll actually edit the child because I forgot to do a couple of things here. The spell checker. We can choose to have a spell checker, and we can choose a login picture. So let's say that Izzy's going to have a banana as her login picture, and we can now log out. Okay, and we can just check that everything's all okay. So we click on our child we've just created, put in that child's username and password, and yes, indeed, we've got the fact that this is Isabel's email we're looking at. We haven't paid for the software yet. I urge you to go and buy a copy of the software if you like it, and we'll keep how to create an email for another tutorial. Thank you very much for listening.